Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss something that's going on in the internet for a little bit, and it's regarding Final Fantasy VII as a whole. And I'm getting to the point now, I'm just mind blown by what I see. I just see people just want to attack each other, want to just like step on each other's foot and be like, "Hey, this is not you don't know what you're doing." You don't know what you're doing. It's like, you know what? The FS7 community, especially for like remake and regarding hard mode, I'm gonna say hard mode in quotations because I think that's a BS mode. I think it's a mode that Square Enix themselves can work on making it better for people that with all assess, all skill levels can actually enjoy, right? Because yeah, we like a challenge, right? I don't mind a challenge. Like I got the chapter 11 on hard mode. Like it was not that bad. Like I died maybe once or twice because I made a boo-boo. Like I didn't heal in time, or just like I wasn't paying attention at this particular thing and I got killed. But got to chapter 11 and I fought the ghost boss, right? We fought Ghoul. And I was starting to understand, it's like, yeah, the mechanics they put in bosses, like especially like the new moves, I appreciate it. It changes things up a little bit. But it got annoying. It got cringe-worthy because every time you try to get close to that boss, like he would start just throwing stuff, like chucking things like almost non-stop, and your characters get hit like for like 1500 damage. Like most of the hard mode stuff, you're like Aerith and Tifa are struggling to get above 5000 health. Like yikes, you get hit 3 times, your party's about dead. Cloud, he gets hit once or twice, he's about half, right? He's beefy. He's like 7500, maybe almost 8000 health, so he can tank it a little bit. But like you try to attack the Ghoul boss, and I started to say, you know what, I gotta defeat this guy in a hurry. So what do? I try to use abilities. Kind of works. It kind of does a little bit of damage, but you can tell he's kind of tanky. So okay. So I changed it up. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna fire magic at this thing because I want it dead. Like I want to just kill this thing. So I use Faraga, I use Bio. Bio actually works against that thing. I was like, wow, Bio works. So it did a little damage over time, and it's like I finally beat him. And like Aerith had like half her MP. Cloud and Tifa are down about 25% MP. I'm like, yeah, yikes. Like, and they put 2 bosses in chapter 11, not just one. Like, they could have just easily cut out the ghost boss and put in just Elgor. I think Elgor at the end, tail end of like maybe towards like the middle, right? Towards the middle of the chapter. Maybe like you find out about the plate dropping, right? You find out and then like you get in the sewers, and of course you do your sewer thing, you get up into chapter 11 and you find out, okay, something's bad's going on, right? Like it's creepy, like there's something going on. You try to make your way through this because the party's antsy. It wants to get going, wants to try to get to the sector 7 plate before it falls to try to stop it. Instead of just having one boss, they put in 2 bosses. And in hard mode, it's like if you want to like keep MP to like a level, like you're level 6 and like a level 7, level 8 and the Mako Reactor 1 mission, like the beginning of Final Fantasy VII OG, you got MP like what they have in like level 40, 30, 40 on Remake and now Rebirth. It looks like that's what's going to be. That was my only like critique of this game as well. Like there's a few things in combat, like the air combat sucks, right? It sucks so bad that you can't do none, especially if the enemy, like I was fighting like the green and blue with the red, kind of like a orangish red wings. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, you know what the enemies are. And they're in hard mode. They got this move where they constantly do damage. Like it's 100 per second. It's like, so if like 30 seconds time, you're trying to like attack and like your characters sit there and just keep it's like, and you're down to about half your health and just a simple mob, like, and you're trying to attack it and you get hit out of the sky and like Aerith is trying to do her thing and you finally beat it. You finally beat those 2 flying things. So you got the good old bench, right? The bench is like, ooh, cool. I can just replenish, get ready for the boss fight. No, we're gonna lock you guys out of items. We're gonna make sure MP never hardly goes past 1 maybe 110, 120. Depends on like Aerith. Sometimes Aerith in them, like it depends on the weapon. They get up to what, 130? 130 in this game. Like you got magic, you got things that you want to use. They're gonna cost you 20 to 30, right? It's gonna cost you an arm and leg. And by the time you want it, like let's say the ghoul boss, he's weak against fire, he's weak against bio, he's weak against, you know, cure. So what you're doing is you got to cure your guys. Of course, you use your abilities, but sometimes you go to use the like chakra, and it don't work. Like it works, but then like it only does like a percentage, and it doesn't heal as much. Like if I use a cure, like if I use cure to, like if I use cure raw with cloud with the magnified materia, you're healed. Problem is, it takes 9 MP. So when you gotta use 9 MP out of 100, you're down to 90, and then you try to use your abilities, and of course the boss switches modes where it's weak against magic, so your physical items, your physical attacks are no good. So you try to use abilities on it, so it's like, wow, they use physical abilities, so switch over to Aerith. Let's make her cast magic and stuff like that. Cool. Her MP starts getting low, and you know, she gets about down half, so use Cloud, use Tifa, but their MP sucks more than hers. So what you do is you go through MP, you're trying to fight this boss, switch back and forth between physical attacks, you also got heal a lot. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like, this ain't what hard mode's about. Like, it's got so much going on, and they limit you. They go, you gotta rely on your materia. Cool. If you want me to rely on materia, then make me have better MP. I need MP at least 200 to 300 where I can actually manage the 2 boss fights in one chapter, because the second boss fight, Eligor, has reflect all on everybody, not just as him or even us as a party. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wait a minute, he's got reflect, so I go to heal myself, and he gets healed. He gets healed because we got reflect on everybody. Like, it even puts, I don't know how they did it. They made it where he reflects himself and our party. So it's like an area effect reflect. So you have to deal with that. So you're stuck with what? Prayer material, which, oh, by the way, you gotta build up ATB, 2 bars, which sometimes you can have first strike. You can't have first strike on everybody. So unless I'm mistaken, you can't. But you gotta level it up, because you're lucky if you get 1 bar. You still gotta try to hit the son of a bitch, right? You gotta try to hit the guy. Like, you try to hit him, and he's moving constantly. He's constantly moving around. He's constantly doing this, constantly doing that. And it's like, it's really bad. It's getting to the point now, I'm like, what's going on here? Like, I can't hit him. I can't. You try to attack him in the air, he hits you with a laser, and you're already stunned or silenced. Like, he's puts you to sleep, and you're silenced in hard mode. And you get reflect on all. And you gotta try to, yeah, hit him with magic. Hit him with blizzard. Hit him with arrow. Sure. If I had enough MP to do it. See what I mean? Arrow combo sucks. MP's too freaking low to do anything. They want you to rely on materia, but oh yeah, they're gonna limit you on MP, like I just said. Oh, what happened to run on MP? Well, just use Aerith's ability. Well, you gotta sit there, run around. Hopefully, you try to hit them, or you just sit there and like just hopefully the ATB slowly builds up. And it's like, I'm starting to see the holes here. I'm starting to see the flaws of Remake. And Rebirth's looking better. Like, you got aero combat, like all the combos you do, like all the abilities you can do in midair now. Like, thank you for solving at least that part. The MP part, not a big fan of. So you guys are begging me to get into hard mode. Not doing it. Hard mode sucks. It's tedious. I call it tedious mode. It's so tedious that either you're stressing yourself out trying to figure out the right load, or you're gonna watch like thousands of YouTube videos of people say, hey, mine's the best build. No, mine's the best build. No, look at mine. Look at me. I got 100,000 views. Mine's the best build. No. I'm not looking through thousands of videos of people, hey, I got the best build for this boss fight. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying hard mode. Not me. There's enough stress in the world. You guys probably know the what's going on in the world right now. And a lot of you guys want like Souls-like difficulty type games where some people want to rage. Some people, it makes people rage where they want to throw a controller through the screen. They want to just rip their hair out. Like, That's not gaming, guys. That's adding stress on your overall stress. And when you get stressed, you get depressed. And when other people try to, like, you know, not bash you, right? I get that you guys are trying to help, right? But it's getting to the point now you guys are being kind of pushy. You guys are trying to make me love a Final Fantasy VII Remake hard mode. It's not going to work. Not going to work. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but it's not going to work. I tried it. I got to chapter 11. I'm sure there's probably different materia combos, the combination to make battles interesting. But it's like, it's getting to the point now I'm starting to see the flaws. And I would hate to see what the other chapters are, like chapter 12. Going up the plate, right? With all those super troopers, and you got the guys with the shields, you got the helicopter dudes that's gonna whop you and hit you hard. You got guys with flamethrowers and stuff like that. It's like, you know what? It's just, I'm not doing it. And then of course Reno and Rude, they're tough on hard mode. Like hard mode, like if you're not paying attention on normal mode. If you're not paying attention to normal mode, they are pretty tough. They are almost a brick wall to some people. Like some people die, and some people just barely get by the skin of their teeth. Some people get through that fight just fine, which is fine, right? We all get different skill level, but I can't picture that in hard mode. I watched somebody else do hard mode run, and it's cool to watch them do it. Like they get through it. Like they'll have a couple instances where it's a struggling fight, but it's like, that's not for me. I can watch people do it all day long. I can't do it myself. You guys can say skill issue. You say you don't, bro. It's like you don't understand the battle system. Like it's making you do this. Like guys, hard mode should be like this. Hard mode for me is, yes, enemies hit harder. Maybe enemies have a little bit higher health pools. Maybe have a little bit more resistant, where to the point where, like at level 50 Cloud, you're not gonna bash through the Scorpion Central, right? You're not gonna like smoke him in like a minute, right? Not gonna be able to do that. It's gonna take you a normal time as you're just doing it normal mode, right? Now, that's New Game Plus. If you want to put hard mode and Rebirth, this is how I would do it. Everything's the same. You got items, you got materia, you got your loadouts, right? You can do loadouts. You got different party members, like 3 different party members setups you can have. So you need someone to like do aerial combat's a lot better. You have Baron Earth or Yuffie, right? So I can see them doing that. Hard mode should be at the start, right? A lot of people want hard mode at the start. That's fine. You want to play the game out hard? There you go. Enemies hit a little bit harder. You're gonna have to really dodge and block and parry a lot more. I get that. That's fine. But to limit you from being able to use items and be like, yeah, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna handicap the player. We're gonna force them to use materia, but oh yeah, the MP never hardly goes up. The MP is still struggling to hit 100. A lot of characters like Barrett's MP, you might say that's still stuck in like the low 60s or high 60s. And so you're trying to use him as, a tank, not a magician. That's fine, but I figure you can use him as a magic user because you gotta use materia. You gotta use magic in some of these bosses. You gotta use magic to heal, like, because let's say you want to use prayer materia, it takes 2 ATP charges. Like, I know there's a way around that, but it's like I shouldn't have to like stress myself over video games when we got stress in real life. And I don't understand the devs making hard mode like this where it stresses you out to a point. Yeah, there's some people, you got this God-given ability, God-given talent where you want the best gamers on earth. Like, you just go Dark Souls hard, beat the game, no damage run, easy. I just parry everything, dodge everything, easy. Hard mode in Final Fantasy VII Remake, easy. I can handle that. What's your problem, knucklehead? What's your problem? You can't handle hard modes? Like, you need to use my build. Use mine. Check out my video. Check out this. Check out that. Like, I'm good. I don't need the Final Fantasy VII community coming up in my face because I don't like hard mode. That's what I was trying to get my point from. I know it's a little bit long video, but I want to voice my opinion, voice my concerns with the Final Fantasy VII communities. Like, let's all try to do better. Let's all try to like appreciate one another's opinions. I know I strike out against somebody with their opinion, and I apologize. I'm not going that route. I was hoping that, I know I voiced my opinions on stuff, like especially for Remake recently, like just today. And I'm getting blown up. Like the algorithm decided to go, hey, we're gonna let everybody on the internet that knows about Final Fantasy VII Remake to see this post. And now I'm getting people just like, hey, skill issue, you don't know what you're doing. Like hard mode's not that bad. It's pretty easy. It's actually, that's what the game should be played in. I'm like, yeah, you guys say this. Best for you. That's your opinion. And for you to try to be bragful about it and be prideful about it instead of humbling yourself. Respect my opinion as I respect yours. You love hard mode? Awesome. Kudos to you. You're one of the best players in the FS7 community. Bravo. You get applause from me. I appreciate your skill level. That's awesome. Keep rocking. Keep having fun. I love the way you guys are just having fun. You guys love challenges. That's cool. We need to have different skill levels for everybody. If everybody had the same skill level, it'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? Be pretty boring. If everybody's able to do hard mode, right? And nobody had any issues with hard mode, because then we all talk about, yeah, it's all easy. Yep. Cool. All easy. Not everybody's like that. I'm not that good at video games. Never have been. I play a normal. I beat normal in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Integrate. Beat Final Fantasy 16 on action mode. I didn't do the Final Fantasy mode. People said Final Fantasy 16 was too hard. Too easy, I should say, not too hard. For me, I had the right kind of difficulty. I got a little frustrated a few of the bosses. Yeah, mobs are pretty easy if you know what to do, right? Final Fantasy 16 has difficulty to it, especially for me, especially for people like me. It's like you can just clip those time accessories. No, I wanted to play the game as intended, right? I can use items. I can use items. I can use my fire from Clive. You guys know the whole scoop, right? And you gotta have your own build, your own loadout, which I did. I had a loadout where it does a lot of stagger damage, raise up the stagger bar, and I'm able to break their will. I'm able to do some damage when they go like in the stagger mode. That's cool. That's what the game's about, right? I had fun. I was able to use items. I had all the mechanics available to me. Even the hard mode. Final Fantasy mode. You can use your items. You can use everything, right? That's all I ask. Square Enix knows that for hard mode, you make enemies hit a little bit harder. They have maybe just a little bit more health. You know, the balance where your characters would be if you start a new game plus without grinding, right? Most people finish Final Fantasy VII Remake on the first playthrough about 35 to 40, about level 35 on average, right? Me, I was like level 36, 37, something like that. I don't remember my first playthrough. As far as level wise, my first playthrough of the game was fantastic. I enjoyed it. But to get back to my main point, it's like I have a opinion that majority of you guys don't appreciate. A lot of you guys are saying, dude, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know what you're saying, but you're just saying some crap things on the internet. It's a skill issue, skill level issues. But you just don't know how to do hard mode right. It's like, I got to chapter 11. I did pretty good. I got to chapter 11. I'm past the halfway marker. At least by a chapter and a half. I got through it. I beat Hell House on hard. He wasn't that bad. I beat his living crap out of it. And he's supposed to be the brick wall for a lot of people. Sure, I died to the tomberries that popped out because they used like the grudge, right? They used a grudge, and I got hit by a knife, so all the party died. I'm like, okay, I know what I need to do. So defeated tomberries, did my thing with Hell House, done. Now, is that me bragging about it? That's just me not bragging about it. It's just me saying, hey, I was doing fine. Just now it's starting to catch up where the mechanics of the game is not that great. Like, they're holding the player back from utilizing the full mechanics of the game. People say, well, items is just, you can't just spam items. Of course not. You need ATB for that. Of course you need ATB for that, right? You need ATB to do magic. You need ATB to use abilities. You need, in Remake, Rebirth, they got synergy attacks where you don't need ATB, right? You don't use ATB. You use little blip things. How do you do that? Use abilities. And I love that. I love the new aspect. Aerial looks cute, cool. I think Rebirth is going to take what Remake did well, do better. Everything that Remake has struggles with the early versions of Unreal Engine 4, with the PlayStation 4 limitations, with the combat being how limited it was with aerial and all that, they're going to take what the game suffered, listen to fans' feedback, and say, what can we do to make it better? So far, Rebirth is looking pretty freaking good. Can't wait. So yeah, I'm not a hard mode player. Never have been. I think I tried hard a couple of times on a few games. It's not my thing. Not my thing. And even platinum games, I don't have I got one platinum trophy, and that was Astro's Playroom. It was fun. That was a fun platinum, right? It's just going around. You find all the collectibles, which are really cute collectibles, right? It's honoring the legacy of PlayStation since the very beginning, and that was awesome. And like just figuring out how to do a few things in the levels, and it took a couple of tries. We made some speed runs of the speed event things to see if you can get like your score lower than normal, which took a few tries. I got it done. That stuff I like. That stuff was fun. But yeah, just games like Remake and stuff like Resident Evil and like God of War and like all these games that want you to do ridiculous trophy runs where it's like beat the game without healing, beat the game in under 2.5 hours, under 2 hours, beat the game with only a knife run, that's Resident Evil. Final Fantasy VII Remake, find all the 9 collect dresses and for playthroughs. Like, yeah, thank you. We gotta replay certain chapters, and might as well just replay the whole game 3-4 times, and hopefully you don't mess up. Yes, there's guides out there to do it, but there wasn't no guides out there. Everybody was playing this game, the platinum of the game. You had to do it on your own, right? You had to do it on your own. There wasn't no videos out there, within a first hour of the game launching. No, of course not. Nope. In the first hour, there's no way in chapter 9 or chapter 10, right? No way you're up to that point. Say, yeah, I figured out how to get all 9 dresses. No, I didn't. Nobody did. You had to play the game 2-3 times and be like, oh, so that's how it's done. Just in the hard mode run, I got all the way till the end of chapter 11. I said, look, the mechanics are not for me. It's not right. You guys enjoy it? Cool. Kudos to you. You got the skill set to do it. I don't. So don't bash me. Don't say it's a skill issue at a level. Let's not turn this into a Soulsborne community where everybody says, oh, just get good, scrub. You're a trash gamer. Like, get better. You're making us look silly. Like, we shouldn't have to carry you in games. Cool. Now, Final Fantasy VII community, I'm talking straight to you. Please respect my opinion. If you don't like my opinion of Final Fantasy VII Remake's hard mode, then you got 2 options. Either you accept it, you talk about it as friends, or C, block me. If you don't like this video, you don't like me cutting down hard mode or my opinion take, feel free to unsubscribe. But those of you who are still sticking here from the very beginning, kudos to you. I love you guys. Thank you for the love and support as always. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support for all my videos. I know I'm still learning as a content creator. I don't know how to edit videos, so I'm just doing everything raw. I do things raw because it feels better. It feels more genuine. It feels more like, yeah, mistakes happen, right? Look at the WWE. Yes, I saw stage. I saw like promo and all that. But hey, if they trip getting in the ring, it's meant to happen, right? They don't just edit that, right? They don't edit live and say, well, redo what I cut. Make sure you don't trip on the rope this time. No, it's all there. It's all there. They don't edit things. It's live. This is live right now. Not live on YouTube, but it's live. It's me recording, being honest, being truthful. So if I have to sit here and think for a minute, that's how it's going to be. I want to make it genuine. So anyway, Thank you guys for all the love and support. If you made it to the end of this video, I thank you guys so much. It means a ton. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of hard mode. Let's be civil about it. Please respect my opinion. I am one of the rare few that do not like hard mode. I have ran into like 2 or 3 other people, or 4, that agree with me. They don't like hard mode. They don't like the way it's implicated. Majority of you guys are probably gonna see my post on Twitter. You guys will probably get upset. You guys will probably want to unfriend me, unfollow me. That's fine. That's fine. My opinions are my opinions. Your opinions are your opinions. If you love Remake's hard mode, cool. Kudos to you. I'm happy you're glad you have fun with it. Me, I got to chapter 11. I'm done. I know I may evolve. I might beat hard mode before Rebirth came out. That's not happening. I'm not watching thousands of videos to find out what's the best loadout. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to do all that. I watch YouTube at my time and my off time on my breaks. But like, I don't have time to sit here and watch like, you know, videos upon videos of every single boss fight, how to fight every single boss. Like, I like to figure things out on my own, but I got to chapter 11. I'm starting to see the BS of the hard mode, and it's just not for me. Okay, hope you guys respect that. So, anyways, long video. I'm gonna cut here. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. Let me know if you guys are watching. I'm not watching. If you guys play hard mode on any games, or you guys hard mode on every game, or is it just Final Fantasy VII Remake? What do you guys think of Final Fantasy VII Remake hard mode compared to other games? I would love to see what you guys have to say about that, because I think some games do hard mode a lot better. Like Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil hard mode is pretty freaking good. Like, it limits you on saves on some of them, which I guess it's okay, but I'd rather have where I can just save anytime, right? They shouldn't have to like count that against your run. I just something about that. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it here. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on, keep on. I'll have more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Remake, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII R trilogy, updates, news, discussions, reactions, breakdowns. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification, share with a friend, share this with people. Let it be known that there are some people out there that don't like hard mode Final Fantasy VII. So just be civil about it. Be nice. Let's not attack each other. I respect your guys' skill set. Respect mine. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. That's all I ask. So FS7 community, do better. That's all I ask. Let's do better as a community. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.